All right. Welcome to your welcome to your weekly cryptopreneurship show. My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, this channel we talk all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. Let me know if you can see me right now if I'm streaming. Not sure if this is working. I think it's working, but I'm just waiting for a confirmation from the chat. We do have a lot of things we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about how altcoins are decimated. I see I'm online. Great. We're going to talk about altcoins are decimated. We're talking about crypto portfolios, what's going on, why all the red, what's happening, are we going to bounce back up, will Bitcoin drop, will there be further downside, and all I have to say, everything is absolutely fine. Don't worry, everything's fine. It's okay, I tell you. It's okay. Look, I'm being over dramatic. Listen. If you watch this channel, then you would know, A, we're sponsored by Fenex now, so check out, links in the description down below. You can buy, you can go short, you can do whatever you want. We'll talk about it later. But if you watch this channel, listen, you've been here, you know what's going on. I mean, we were talking all last year about a potential shorter bull market with the top coming in end of 2024, beginning of 2025, although the markets will continue trading after that. It's not going to be the top of the whole crypto market. We were expecting a top, and then we trailed that to around mid-2025, and we're going to be talking about that. And don't worry, this is not fun. I'm not telling you to exit markets right now. Hear me out, because there is some good news, but I need you to get context. I need you to get context, so because I want you to stop getting wrecked. And I want you to start understanding these videos, and I want you to understand how I think, so you can think the same way, and actually make it in this game. So we've been talking about that for a while. Since before December, we were talking also about what? About a dump before Trump. Correct? We were talking about a dump before Trump, and we're talking about taking profits, or at least most profits, in December into what? Bitcoin. Yes, and I was attacked in the comment section, and, oh, Paul, you're so stupid. Bitcoin can only go 2x if that, why not? And all that crap, and I've been trying to, and you're just a maxi. No, it was a strategy. There was a reason for that. Now you see that, okay? So we were supposed to take profits into Bitcoin, and then once we got that dump, I was saying, I don't think it's enough. We need a further dump, and if we don't get the dump before Trump, we're gonna get it on the day or around he takes office. And what's been going on since then? We've been getting a dump. Now, in every video, or in many videos and many live streams, I talk about rhyming points, right? I talk about finding what's different in each bull market. Everyone's telling you it's the same, that history repeats, but it doesn't. It rhymes. There's always a few things different, and those are called rhyming points. That's what I call them. I coined the term. And I try to find the rhyming point of each market. And Bitcoin, right now, not dumping as much. We kind of called it like 6 months ago, but we kind of forgot about it, right? Even though we were saying take profits into Bitcoin to protect your portfolio, we noticed something, that Bitcoin fell a little bit, altcoins got decimated. Bitcoin sneezed, altcoins caught pneumonia, not even a cold, right? So, and what are we seeing now? We're seeing Bitcoin hold up. Why are we seeing Bitcoin hold up? It's very simple. In my opinion, we're having institutions buying, we have big players buying, we have, I'm not going to call it smart money, because smart money is probably, most of the time they're wrong, but we're seeing big players buy Bitcoin. So money's coming into Bitcoin, but altcoins are getting out, they're capitulating. Now, why are they getting out, okay? And I did make some notes here, because this has all happened very fast, so I want to be repeating some of these notes I have right here. So altcoins are bleeding out, and we've been calling for this. And look, everybody, a lot of times I see my comments and people say, oh, you didn't call this, you're just saying this now. No, just go to my page. There's no rush. Like, all you have to do is go to my page on YouTube. Very simply, scroll down. Let's go to videos here. 2 weeks ago, where are we? What does this say? Crypto AI agents will nuke Sell when this happens. Now, granted, this happened a little bit before I was expecting it, but what does it say? Crypto AI agents will look because they're in a bubble. What was I saying from last year? Beginning last year, that AI is going to be the narrative. Actually, we're calling about AI being the narrative for this bull market this year. Even in the previous bull market, we were saying it's going to come. But what was I saying? A lot of projects are going to put AI on their name. They're going to write up their hype, just like they did the ISO 20022 crap back in the day. They're going to use AI. Most projects don't even have AI in crypto. And what's going to happen? They're going to get wrecked. It's going to pop, just like meme coins, just like this, just like that. And that's basically it. People say, oh, AI agents will never go down because now we're using AI. I'm like, something's going to happen. It's in a bubble. Something's going to happen. It's going to be the catalyst. We're going to pop. That's what's happening. Okay? Now, this is actually a good thing, and I want you to hear me out here because it's not all doom and gloom. I know I'm sounding like I told you so. It's not that. I'm trying to help you think. I'm not trying to say I told you so, although I did. But I'm trying to help you think so you can get into my head and my thought process, okay? Think of this as we're chilling somewhere, having a couple of drinks, and we're just talking, and I'm talking to you like a friend, okay? Just see it that way. Don't make me cut back and try and be all polite and everything. Let me just talk to you and tell you what's going on. So you had the meme coin seasons. Now, the meme coin seasons was the first culprit here because everybody and their mother were releasing meme coins. Why? Because the SEC, in their infinite wisdom, made utility coins securities. People quickly discovered that meme coins have no utility, therefore they're not securities. Everyone started launching meme coins because it was easy to make money. Then exchanges started listing them because they wanted to make fees. And we had this meme manias, many meme seasons, many meme manias, which we called, by the way, and we had many mini alt seasons. And I told you back then we're going to have mini alt seasons because the main driving factor is Bitcoin, the ETFs, and so on. And I was saying we're going to have mini alt seasons. Now, one mistake I did make, well, it wasn't really a mistake, but it was a mistake in a way, was that the last run in altcoins, I said that this may be an alt season, and we may see extension. Let's see. Okay, let's see. That was my exact words. But I also said I was leaning towards alt season happening. Small mistake on my part, but still. So we called them mini alt seasons. Now, the meme frenzy is over here. But now you have the AI frenzy over here. And the problem with the AI frenzy over here is that most of them are memes in disguise. All these AI agents you're seeing that everyone's saying, oh my God, AI agents are the new world. They're over-glorified chatbots. And I said in videos, and in the video I just showed you from 2 weeks ago, blockchain is not ready for AI. It's not. It needs a lot more power. Yes, we might get it in the future, but it's not ready. But worse than that is a lot of these AI agents are fucking meme coins. Because everyone can make them. You can make it right now. I tried it as well to see how it works and make an experiment, and it worked. And it wasn't. It's nothing. There's no substance to it. They all do, and even if there was, they all do the same fucking thing. Like there's nothing there for you. Yes, there are AI projects, but people started ignoring them for all these small ones over here that can make, because they were going up because of low liquidity, and everyone got into a frenzy and forgot all about the good AI projects over here, which will go up later on. They will go up. So don't worry about those. If you're still in those, more than likely they will do well. And then when it comes to AI agents, there's a couple that are doing well, that are okay. Most of them are complete crap and horse shit. And the ones that will do well are what? The ones that have substance, and they'll go up again. Until everything starts going up again, and then the bubble pops again. It's very simple. We're at that first drop of the market that came in a little bit sooner. Right now, listen. These AI coins, most of them, which are complete shit, you want to invest in certain, how can I put this? Here's what's going to happen with alt season. You're going to have an alt season, but it may not be like the previous ones, and you need to concentrate in segments for that alt season. And even if you're wrong, it's okay. You can still gamble on others later, but you wanna be looking at 2, maybe 3 narratives. Number 1 is AI. Yes, AI agents will come up again, more than likely. I'm not saying 100% here, but you have to focus on the good projects in AI. and of course, American-made crypto. American-made cryptocurrencies, at some point, we're expecting for them to go up if Trump turns around and says zero tax on them or lower tax or whatever, because it's putting tariffs on everyone else. And we'll talk about that in a second as well. I know I have no structure in this. This is live. I'm just talking out my head because this is important. This all happened now, okay? So, and then you want to look at trend stacking. What's trend stacking? You're looking at these two narratives. You have AI, you have American-made crypto. Well, okay, Solana, a lot of projects on Solana that have AI, that's an American-made crypto. You have Base, which you have Virtual's protocol. I don't know about all the projects underneath. It could be from any country in the world, but Virtuals, that would be a blue chip on that platform, and so on. On Sui, you have Agent S, you have Su AI, and that's it. Everything else is complete crap. It's like pump fun. So that's a narrative, and maybe some meme coins as well, because believe you me, once altcoins start going up again, people will be releasing meme coins, but this time maybe more companies get into it, and it may have an NFT style sort of run. So memes may be your new NFT, so to speak. So that's what you want to be looking at. Everything else, you want to be very careful. You want to be very careful. So your portfolio should be structured the way I've been showing you last year, over a year ago. Blue chips, mid caps, low caps. You're gambling little 2-5% over here, and you structure it in a way to be able to take profits from these low caps to the higher caps in each segment. So if you have AI over here, and you have, for example, your AI blue chips over up here, then your mid ones and your smaller ones, as these ones take profits into the bigger ones, and so on, and then into the base coin. So if this is Solana, you take profits into Solana. If this is Ethereum, let's say, you take profits and so on. Okay? I've made videos about that. I don't want to talk about it here. I'm not going to sit here with a drawing board. I have videos. If you look through my channel, you'll find one called the Perfect Crypto Portfolio. The Perfect Crypto Portfolio, the Ultimate Crypto Portfolio. Search for those videos not too long ago. Actually, the last year, but you'll find them. Check them out. You'll see the philosophy of how to invest. You will also see something very important. In all those videos on portfolios, even on individual videos, if you actually watch the frickin' video till the end, I always explain 50% in Bitcoin, 50% in the altcoin. Okay, why? Because if the altcoin goes to shit, even if Bitcoin only 2x's, you get your money back. And that also goes for your portfolio. 50% in Bitcoin, 50% in everything else. If this all goes to shit, Bitcoin will at least 2x, you'll get your money back. Or if you miss the run, if it's towards the end of the bull market, at least you get it back in the next bull market. I've been saying this, people, oh, why hold Bitcoin? Why hold Bitcoin? You can only 2x. Yeah, it's so slow. It's a dinosaur. This is why. This is why. I've been trying to tell you. And then take profits into Bitcoin that keeps you in crypto. So if things keep on going up, your altcoins are here. This is your Bitcoin. Yes, your altcoins will go higher, but you take profits into Bitcoin. And then if Bitcoin or altcoins dump, Bitcoin dumps left, so you can use Bitcoin to buy altcoins when the time is right. So you're not out of the market if you don't have cash, which most of you don't. You can use that Bitcoin. But if the market kept on going up, guess what? You're still exposed to crypto, and then you can look for lagging plays. It was the structure and the strategy I was giving you guys. I was calling the tops. I was telling you when to take profits. I was telling you the strategy. Yet I see morons in my comment section saying they lost money because I called cow token. Are you fucking serious? Because I called cow? And you missed the ones about taking profits and about the market top? Why is this look, I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what you understand. Right? Now, that said, with that out the way, what's going on here? What have I noticed? By the way, Ethereum, Friday, looked like it was breaking out. In my group, I was telling everybody to wait. Just because it broke out on one day doesn't mean anything. You have to look at the weekly. Very common sense, but every YouTuber out there got excited. People have been waiting a long time. It's been boiling inside them. They see something green, they want it to go all the way. I get it. But you have to remain with principles. Trump coin was released on a Friday. Tariffs were released on a Friday. DeepSeek over the weekend. What does that tell you? Why is this all happening on Friday night or on Saturdays? Markets are closed. There's low liquidity. So either this is a manipulation of the market, it's coincidental, or people are trying to make a point and what you see in crypto is either forecasting what's going to happen next week, or it's going to happen, and I don't think it's made to wreck people in crypto. It doesn't make sense. It's made to induce panic. It's political games in most part, right? That's what I believe. We have an economic war right now. Not that we never not had, but anyway, you get what I mean. So it's only retail that's selling right now, or buying. There's a mosquito in here. If I can, give me a second. Motherfucker. I think I missed it. I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. So essentially, people that are selling or buying right now, panic selling, it's retail, mostly. It's and one more thing I have to say before I go on. You have to understand that this is a good thing. This has to happen for a few reasons. Number one, 95% of people get wrecked in markets, okay? All of a sudden, we've been seeing people scamming everyone with meme coins, 10,000 new coins being released every day, in disguise as AI agents as well. Everyone making like tons of money, and everyone saying right up now forever. And what they were doing, they were taking profits and putting in other altcoins. Everyone got greedy. I made a video yesterday or the day before talking about the year of the pig. This is the year of the pig. Why am I calling it the year of the pig? I got different comments. I had to change the fucking title of the fucking video because of these comments, because I didn't realize how stupid people are. I literally made that video and said in the first 7 seconds, I'm not talking about the Chinese calendar, I'm not talking about astrology, yet I had people commenting underneath it, it's a year of the snake, this is why you're poor, or something like that. Not really why you're poor, but this is why your videos are not real, because you don't know what you're talking about. I was not talking about that. I was talking about bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. It's the year of the pig, and what I said in that video fucking played out. That's the funny part. So anyway, so you have everyone getting greedy, being pigs. You have teenagers launching coins and grown-ass men getting into them. Yeah, the one kid like put his mother's tits on TV and try to sell that as a meme coin. You have these pump fund meme coins releasing every single day. Everyone's rugging everyone. Everyone thinks they're a genius in the market. What do you think's gonna happen? Go higher? No, of course not. Of course we're gonna dump. Of course you're gonna get wrecked. Like, what are you expecting here? It was a telltale sign. And the only reason that altcoins, and we didn't have an alt season, one of the only reasons was this madness, this idiocy. And yes, we all gambled. I gambled as well. It was fun. But it's not what we do. You don't hold these long term, and you take profits. Let me tell you again, you take profits, just like in that video. If you watch that video all the way through, as soon as I said take profits, you're like, okay, Paul, I'm going to take profits. No, take profits. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you investors or are you gamblers? Right now, that said, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. And there's an expectation of a drop on Monday. We'll see probably with futures what happens and such, but I don't care about that. Right now, if you did not take profits, all you could do is hold, right? If you're down 90% in your altcoins, what are you going to do? Sell them? No, you're going to hold them, and you're going to kick yourself, take a lesson, and that's it. And next time, go with quality altcoins and have some fucking patience. If you've been holding Bitcoin like I've been telling you to, you can take a portion of that Bitcoin and buy some good altcoins. What are good altcoins? Sui, Solana, even virtual. If you want to go into AI agents, buy Virtual's coin. They need the coin for it to run. And right now it's down, right? Look at my portfolios. Understand that gambling is 2% of your portfolio, maybe 5%. Not your whole fucking portfolio in altcoins, and especially mid and low caps. That's what most people did, because they got greedy. And everyone was anticipating for an altcoin, everyone was piling in, and they got greedy. Like, what the hell, right? Now, so are we going to bounce now? So here's what's going on. Let's look at the Bitcoin chart. Let me tell you what is the most probable scenario. And let me also tell you what I am personally doing, what I am expecting, and what you can do if you want. If you want to ignore me, please be my guest. If it's been working out, if a lot of people talk shit, but if it's been working out for you to counter trade me so far, please be my guest. All right. We are now sitting in 97,900 as I speak, okay? So this is looks like a heads and shoulders here. We are sitting where? We're sitting right at support. We need 97,200 to hold. The range is 97,298, so we're already in the dropping range. If this range over here, where I'm going up and down with my mouse right now, does not hold, if this range right here does not hold, expect the low 90s. I'm not telling you it's going to get there 100%, but expect the low 90s. Maybe 95, 94 at least, and then we'll see. We'll reevaluate for 93-ish, okay? We'll see about that. That's what I'm looking at Bitcoin. What will altcoins do? What do you think they're going to do? What do you think? They're going to fucking get obliterated, obviously. They're going to nuke, just like I told you in the video. Now, that said, does that mean you should sell and take profits? No, it's too late. Because here's how things work usually. This is the hourly chart. Let's go to the daily real quick. If you look at the daily right here, Bitcoin is still in structure. There's nothing bearish about it. Bitcoin can go all the way to 91. Shit, Bitcoin can go all the way to 74 and still be in a bullish structure. Okay? It just needs to, may revisit here and then come back up. And that would be totally normal. All right? Or at least it won't break structure. So you're still bullish. Will that happen? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we still are in an uptrend. Now, that said, 91,400 to about 90K psychological, I'd be worried, but I'd be worried because I know it'll go down more than likely come down to this level here or here, and then I would look to get back in. So, we are inevitably, short term, we have to make a bounce. Usually things bounce. The thing is, once it bounces, is it a dead cat bounce, or is it a reversal? And that's what we need to look. Dead cat bounces. What is a dead cat bounce? First of all, this is a bounce is this. Let me explain to you what dead cat bounce is, because a lot of people don't understand this. I need a ball. I don't have a ball. Obviously, I don't have a ball. I have a bold. I have a ball that could use my head for this, but I'm not. Here, let's use these methyl B12 vitamins. Let's say this was a ball, okay? This is what a bounce is. A bounce is V-shaped recovery, right? It comes back up, so that's a bounce. Imagine a basketball. Imagine a basketball, okay? It's a bounce. What's a dead cat bounce? A dead cat bounce, you have to imagine a cat falling off a building, and I'm not joking, this is actually what it's called and why it's called this. What does it do? It will bounce, but it will bounce. It probably didn't come up to the screen, but it will bounce and then fall and go below. That's a dead cat bounce. Dead cat bounces usually bounce 10 to 50%, depending on the move. So what we want to see is a bounce, see volume, see if it's weak, see if it passes certain resistances, and if it goes back down and kind of holds structure, we can see what we do at that point. But if it breaks above the 50% point, then at that point, you would look to get in with a stop loss under that particular moment, and that particular frame or time frame, whatever you want to call it, right? That particular price, all right? Now you may be asking me, Paul, okay, which is the spot? I don't want to talk about this in this video. This video, I want to share my thoughts a little bit, tell you more about. So you would buy, put a stop loss or a mental stop loss if you're an investor, normal stop loss if you're a trader, swing trader, or day trader. Then you would wait for it to get to all-time highs, which is about 108K, I'd say 107. There you would be taking profits. You'll be also taking profits on the way up. If it rejects, expected, we see where it holds, where it makes support, reevaluate. If it breaks, no problem. You wait for it to come back down, make 108K support. Then again, you can put a stop loss underneath that 108K support and go long. Very simple. Very simple stuff. Very basic stuff. Now you may be saying, Paul, what the fuck are you talking about, man? This is crazy. Okay, look. The easiest way you could trade this, the way I trade, and for me to explain this to you, okay, look, if you want to learn how I trade, it will take a lot of shit. It will take a course. It will take books to read. It will take a whole bunch of stuff. And yes, you could do that. But there's also another way. And then this is not a sales pitch. Just hear me out. This is important. I have an indicator that's being made right now. That indicator is called the factor line. And I'll have it ready. It might take a while, but I'll have it ready. And I'll start teaching people how to use it for trading. It's not a day trading. It's not good for day trading. It's only good for swing trading, long term. It's mostly to find tops and bottoms, okay? And then I'm gonna actually teach people how to use it, and you can actually get that in my new course that will come out. It's coming out in about a month or two. It's called Invest, Trade, and Think Like the Crypto Factor. It's in the links in the description down below. If you buy that course, you will get the factor line for free. But understand this is early bird. It's all in beta, so you're taking a little bit of a risk here. But you can also buy the indicator separately for $129 a month. But let's talk about that. I don't want to talk about products right now. I want to talk to you about what's going on in the markets. Another thing you have to keep in mind in these markets, other than the Ryman factor I mentioned earlier on with Bitcoin and altcoins, is that it's going to be very unpredictable. Why is it going to be very unpredictable? Because Trump is unpredictable and everyone is wondering what Trump's going to do. And Trump, short term, price talks. Show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. But Trump is unpredictable, so we're going to have a lot of choppiness and a lot of volatility and a lot of outliers here. So you have to understand that. So fuck leverage, forget leverage, and if you do leverage, go 5% at max, and that's not good for me to say because at Femex, you can actually go up to 100x, but I don't recommend it. I recommend 5x, tops. And also, if you go leverage, go on Bitcoin. Maybe Solana and Sui, you don't have to go on shitcoins, right? This is against what I'm supposed to be saying since they're sponsoring this video, but Femex, look, this is the truth, right? It's not the right time for that. It's not the right time forever for that. If you're going to trade big coins, there's enough volatility. The 5x is even more. There's no point. You can just do spot. You're fine. Right? That said, you can get up to $8,800 bonus by using the Femex link. It's in the description down below. And there's also different things about Femex. By the way, if you're in the US, use a VPN. You can use Femex with a VPN, just saying. So you can have privacy so no one hacks you. I'm just saying. You can also use a Palau ID with Femex. Works perfectly. I know this firsthand. And it's an excellent exchange, in my opinion. Of course, never leave assets on the exchange. Always take your assets off, put it in your own wallet. That's another thing. Only keep there what you trade. There are risks. There's always risks. But generally speaking, Femex, it's very into privacy, not giving information, and believes in the spirit of crypto, so to speak. So check out Femex, you might like it. Now, looking at Bitcoin now, 97,800. Looking at altcoins, let's see what's going on with altcoins real quick, and then I'll be answering your questions in the chat. Holy fuck. These are our positions, our favorites. And these have gone, these are obliterated right now. These are our favorites, sorry. We are down a lot on the daily. We are down even more on the weekly. This is bloodbath. Beautiful, isn't it? You can actually buy. But don't buy the small ones. Buy the big ones you couldn't afford, if you do. Or wait for reversal, then buy. Depends on your style. But don't go into the small shitty ones. Right, so you have these meme coins even worse. Look at this. Look at these meme coins. Right? Dogecoin holding up pretty well, actually. Everything, and actually SPX doing pretty okay. But everything else, this is the weekly, by the way. If you go to the daily, not much different, but anyway. And of course, you're seeing an array of red. See everywhere. There's nothing that's up right now. I don't think there's anything that's up right now. Is there anything that's up? Is there any green anywhere on the daily today? Anything at all? Vine. Interesting. Anyway, that's what we're seeing right now. So with that said, you gotta wait and see for the bounce. Follow this channel, make sure you subscribe down below, make sure you hit the bell notification button, and I'll try and get the video out as soon as I see it, and as soon as I see sort of a signal. That said, if you want to be daring, if you want to be crazy, do follow me on Twitter first of all, on X, MC Paul D, right here. I made a video this morning on X, not on YouTube. It's also on YouTube, that talks about everything that's going on, what I saw. I actually woke up, no coffee, making this video here. And then I put it on here. If you want to be real crazy and buy an AI coin, maybe convert it into block rot. This one, it's BROT. And if we look at BROT real quick, it's probably going down, but since I called it, let's see what happened. It's actually holding right here. So it's actually a good entry in my opinion, but it can go down a lot lower, of course. But this is an AI coin that's interesting. It may have utility. It's doing things. Please check it out. This is just me being crazy. I'm not recommending you do this. It's just me being crazy, okay? This deep book, also good on Sui. Make sure you check that out. And generally, just be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Now, with that said, I don't have a glass because this was actually a prop. I wanted to pretend I was getting drunk, but then I kind of chickened out last second. Good a day as any to drink some Johnny Blue. And let's answer your questions in the chat. Oh, and please hit that like button. We'd really appreciate it. I know you might be dying right now. Maybe you're like taking your own life or something right now. Listen, no matter what you're doing, you might be right about to hang yourself. Please reach out and hit the like button before you do. I would really appreciate that like, and don't do it. Don't give it. It's not that bad. All right, nothing's that bad. Listen, jokes aside, I was gonna make a joke about liking the like button like I usually do and so on. Let me say something real quick. I have been through bear markets, and for a lot of you, it might be your first bear market right now, but I've been through bear markets. And you have to understand, I was at a point going through a bear market, fighting cancer. I actually fought cancer 3 times. Bear market, fighting cancer, losing my sister, my mother, and father. And in that bear market, it was my mother and father mostly. Then I was losing my house. It was literally, they were trying to auction it off, and I was in hospital almost dying, getting CAR-T therapy, which is very, very dangerous, by the way. Chance you might die. It's like a bone marrow transplant, so like a new technology. And I was on camera. I was literally on YouTube telling you to buy at 16.7. I told you, I said that 15.6 was the bottom before we got there. Then I was in hospital fighting cancer, begging you to buy from the ashes I will rise. That's what I want you to remember. From the ashes I will rise. In ancient Greece, when the Persians attacked at some point Athens, it was no way they were going to win. What they did was they got onto ships, they retreated and hid, and then they came in and they burnt down Athens, but then Athens attacked, won, and ultimately won the war, whatever they did. And they said, from the ashes I will rise. And from the ashes they rose and built, and you can build stronger. And always remember, every time I went through shit in my life, whatever it was, always remember, from the ashes I will rise. And so shall you, and so shall you through this crypto. All right? I know it's bad. I know it's disgusting. You feel disgusted you didn't take profits right now. You feel, some of you might be crying. I understand that. Some of you have loaned your house. You have loans on your house. Some of you have took loans from the bank. Some of you don't. Like even me, right? But yes, I'm very successful. I've done shit, but I'm on my own. I'm on my own. I have a lot of expenses. And yes, I have Bitcoin on the side, this and that I can pull from. But I'm alone. If I get cancer again or it comes back, I'm fucked. Like, it's very hard. Everyone has their story. So do you. But from the ashes, you will rise. And you have to understand things are always not what you think. They can also, they're usually not as bad as what you think. Right? So keep that in mind. I'm about to cough. Excuse me. All right, let me answer the questions now. Ooh, lots of questions today. Love it, love it, love it. Brother Paul, should we hold XRP price here at 2.7, you'll get out. Your call was to get out when I told you to get out. Your call was to get in when I told you to get in. When did I tell you to get in? When it broke 72 cents. I was saying this year before it happened. When it breaks 72 cents, get in, not before. Once you get in at 72 cents to $1, accumulate, and then it's going to break out and probably visit the highs. Take profits at the highs. That was the play. That was when you were supposed to get out. Now, because XRP, I don't particularly like XRP, but I want to be unbiased as possible. So real quick, right now you're sitting at 260, I think, 264. And everyone's going to be, oh my God, he just dislikes XRP. That's why he's going to say this. But no, I think we're going to come down to $2, 2.1, 2.2, around that range. We could come lower to the 1.8. Not right now, but this year, maybe in another dump. Very possible. Does this mean you should sell? Not particularly. Maybe we bounce first, then it goes down. So keep that in mind. But generally speaking, you should have took profits when I told you. A lot of times people ask me, what should I do now? And you have to understand that when you swing trade, I'm a swing trader, I'm not a day trader. When you swing trade, you try to look at points and I look at different things in my strategy. So when I make a call, why do I have such successful calls on this channel? You have to understand my success rate is high, not because I'm a genius, maybe, but it's because I make very few calls and I have a strategy before they happen. So when I say do this when this happens, and then if that doesn't happen, do this, I don't tell you it can go in either direction. I give you the strategy for both directions and the most probable outcomes. And that's why we have very good calls on this channel. But asking me what to do right now, right this second, no, that's not how these things work. And a lot of other people do that. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. But that's not how I work. I like giving you the moves before they happen, how to work the moves and what's likely going to happen and so on, which I just did in this live stream. If you haven't seen it yet, watch it from the beginning. Then you'll know what I'm going to do. Then you'll know what you're going to do. But generally, maybe I've skipped that part. Just in case I didn't say that part. So right now we're going to wait for a bounce and see if there's continuation into a reversal. Generally speaking, I expect to take profits around April. When I say take profits, maybe even 30% to half your positions. I will take profits before May. And then I would get back in once there's a dump and I reevaluate and I see if there's going to be another reversal. I will then see if that's a dead cat bounce. And if it is a dead cat bounce, I'd get out completely because that's the top of the market. If it continues up, I will see if it passes resistance. If not, it will start going down. I will take profits on the way down, just like I did last time on the double top in the last bull market with a 30K temporary bottom, if that makes sense. That's what we're looking at. Paul, how am I going to know? How am I going to look at this? What are you talking about? Watch my videos. Watch my videos. Follow me on Twitter. Get into my VIP group where you can ask 24 hours a day whatever question you want. And we do live Zoom calls, live AMAs. Dude, I can't satisfy all the people all the time. I really can't. It's impossible, right? It's just like that. Hey, even 10% realized profit is still profit. Yes, Harry, yes. Even 10% profit is profit. Always take profits. The market is still crashing. Yes, it is. Good morning, Paul. What a disaster Yeah, it is. It is a crazy disaster, Chuck, man. It's crazy. Also, right, I sold 25%, 95% of my bags of XRP. If you follow, yeah, you would know that. Very good move, especially when I told you to do it at the highs. It was a perfect call. People hate me because they say I hate XRP. I kind of do. But my calls on XRP have been better than any fucking influencer, the most influential influencer, XRP Maxi out there. Like, I don't understand why you would not listen. Anyway. Feeling depressed, Shah. I was telling you you're overexposed, my buddy. A lot of people do coaching with me, then not take my advice, by the way. It's happened to so many people because I keep on saying the importance of putting most in Bitcoin and how to strategize around Bitcoin, but then they just don't do that because they get greedy, and that's fine. I understand greed. I get greedy, and they don't get greedy because they don't feel they're going to make a lot of money on Bitcoin, but they don't understand about protecting their portfolio because everything looks like it's going to go up forever. It's not about how up it goes. It's about how you maintain and strategize with the rest of your portfolio. This is what people don't... Looking at 2.995 trillion on total market cap incoming, okay. I just opened the long, let's go. Keep your stop I don't know if this was the time to open a long. If you're talking about Bitcoin, let's have a look. Wait. You might have a point. Let me see something. On the daily, well, you would typically wait for it to come back. Okay. I would not take a long here. I would wait to buy maybe around... Oh, I'm looking at the daily of XRP, excuse me. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing here. But again, I would wait till you got above... Okay, there's a few ways you could play this. Either you would wait for above 100K and take the stop loss under 100K, if that makes sense. Around 98, maybe 99, you would put your stop loss. So I would wait for it to come back up and then have the stop loss under. Or typically you would wait to 95K, maybe 95,700, start buying in. And then you would have a stop loss at 94-ish. Although understand we might come back down to the 92,656 level. So you could do mini trades. I'm not a day trader. I would wait for it to come down to 92,400 or nothing. Me personally. Or I would just buy Bitcoin and hold long term and not give a shit. This is my position I would get in. With a very easy stop loss at partial stop loss at 90,000, maybe under the psychological of 90,000, maybe 89,900 or 89,400, and then another stop loss at 89,200. So you could just go you could just go there 88,900. So yeah, this is just me, the way I trade. And this is on the fly, so I can't concentrate right now and give you exact numbers, but I just want to show you the way I think and the way I work. And my indicator would be based on this, by the way. As a short trader, I love it. I understand, Paul, where you're coming from. Congratulations on taking that move. A very good move. I don't like shorting bull markets, and so far we're in structure, so the trend is still up, and I understand how it looks like it's not. Very good move. I don't like trading against Bitcoin in uptrends. I just don't. But congratulations, very good move. I think 95K, okay. Looks like it. Friday tweets. Wait for a rate cut in March. Also wait for a dump on that news. We'll go up and down and get everyone wrecked again. Maybe in April. Hold your spot positions. I agree. Be careful with leverage. You shouldn't be in leverage right now, in my position, in my opinion, unless you know what you're doing. Paul seems to know what he's doing. When you say the top, are you saying the Bitcoin only? Yeah. When I say top, I always listen. I always analyze a Bitcoin. Most of my positions in Bitcoin, I always analyze Bitcoin. It's a lot easier. The truth is we are seeing a bit of a decoupling between altcoins and Bitcoin right now, but that's just happened. It might be an outlier. It's not proven yet. We have to give it time. Just like everyone was calling for Ethereum to go up, and there's a change now, and we're going to have an alt season, I will say, hey, wait a week. The same thing is happening with the decoupling with altcoins and Bitcoin. People saying that should wait a little bit for confirmation because it just might be an outlier. The charts may be lying to you in a sense we don't have enough info on it or enough confidence to actually call that, if that makes sense. Keep watching the total market cap charts, okay. Should have sold XRP, put in Bitcoin. Yes, you should have when I told you. Let's see how Asia opens at 7 p.m. That's a good point. Let's see how Asia actually opens, even though they're going to get some nice news of the tariffs. I think the stock markets are going to be very, very volatile. Just when you think everything's going to be going up, it's going to be going down, vice versa, and so on. It's going to be very hard to time this market. The best thing you could do is be a swing trader, get your positions, leave them, go out, go for a walk, go do some shit, and then come back. Whatever kicked in, whatever got kicked out. That's the way to do it, actually. Or just hold spot and just see what happens, like I told you earlier in the video. Again, I forgot a glass. Don't Don't blame me, I don't have a glass. I hadn't looked at my portfolio till seeing your video a few minutes ago. Glad I didn't feel like it's the end of the world today. A lot of people are drinking themselves. I don't care if I lose all the money I invest. I will take something big from the... Got it. Table, yeah. Paul, tell us what the market's going to do. I just did. Or what probabilities are. We don't know what the markets are going to do. We're not Nostradamus. I can only give you probabilities, which I just did. I can tell you one thing you should do, though, is like this video. You should give this video a like. Really, 158 people watching right now, 62 likes. That's not even, come on. I don't care what you're doing right now. A lot of new people are watching this channel, so let me lay it down for you. See, no matter what you're doing right now, you have no excuse to hit the like button. You might be driving on the freeway doing 90, right? You're driving 90 like maybe on a bike. Don't care. You should just hit the like button, okay? Just slam on the brakes, go to the side and hit the like button. If you're cooking right now, you might be cooking, you might be on your AirPods and your phone's inside, and if you go inside and you hit the like button, you might burn your food. It's okay. Let that motherfucker burn. Go inside and hit the like button. It's okay. Charcoal is good for you. They infuse charcoal in everything right now. Okay, some charcoal is actually good. It's actually healthy. It's not carcinogenic at all. Go ahead. They put it in toothpaste, for crying out loud. They put charcoal in toothpaste right now. If you're having sex, if you're fucking right now, go ahead, lean over and hit that like button. It's not weird at all. It's okay. Oh man, go ahead. If she asks what you're doing, just say I'm liking the crypto fact. She'll be like, oh, he's on? Go ahead, hit the like button. It's fine. I'm telling you, it's when you're new in this market, you make some profits and you get euphoric, and then you don't listen to all this stuff. All right. See, trader Paul right now. Paul's a trader. I can tell he's a trader. He's shorting. It's not my style, but he's a trader. I can tell he's a trader. He's developed trading faces. Trading faces are like fuck faces. You know what fuck? When you're having sex, when you have experience in sex, you get these fuck faces, right? You're fucking like this, and you have right. That's how he trades. Like, oh yeah, that's still that entry was good. You know, that's how he's trading. But there's people that are new in crypto that just don't understand, or just they're too blinded, like the XRP army. It might be their first time in 3-4 years when I was telling you to get out of XRP. It's the first time XRP went up. So they're new at this. It's their first time. They're like, they have no fuck faces. Like, they're just so surprised they're actually doing it. So that's the difference between veteran traders and newbies. You haven't developed fuck faces yet. After this bloodbath, after you start getting used to it, right? You start getting used to it, and you start getting like you'll get those trading faces, okay? Don't worry about it. It takes time. It takes time, guys. Hit the like button. I got into Solana $40. Thanks to you. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate you saying that, Harry. I called. By the way, fun fact, called Solana at $2 in the last bull market, 8.5, no, was it around $9 in this bull market. I think it was $8.5, $9 in this bull market. My subscribers can tell you that. Perfect call on Solana. Cal's gonna go back up. I think it is gonna go back up, and so is Sui. I believe so, Austin. Why are so annoyed, bro? What's driving the anger? I'm not annoyed at all. It's called valuetainment. And it's called being graphic. First of all, I'm Greek. I'm talking with my hands. We're always angry or always happy. There's no in between. We're eccentric, okay? We're just by nature, right? We live on coffee, and this is what we're like. Second of all, I'm passionate about what I do. I was talking about this shit when I was dying from cancer. I was on YouTube while fighting cancer talking about this shit. So yes, I get emotional. I don't get angry. There's a fucking difference here. Now you might be Swedish, or you might. I'm not no bad to my Swedish bros out there, and your emotion might be completely different. Your emotion might be like this. Like there are people that do YouTube channels like this. I told you to do this. You should have done that. You should have done that. And no, I'm not like that. I have to move. Right? I'm not like one of those, British, right? British, like they just, I can't. I just need to move. I'm emotional. Is Cal dead for this cycle? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. As more people start coming back in using DeFi, doing swaps, Cal swap will start being used again, and it will start popping up again, in my opinion. But there's no certainties. Laughing my ass off, never buying Bitcoin, rather Doge. Same dude, I sold. Okay, let's see what else we have here. The funniest part about this scare is simply to get Canada and Mexico to come to the table. If you're talking about the tariffs, look, I'm gonna be the first to admit I'm not an expert on tariffs, and I don't look at news generally. I just look at charts. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. So I was telling people to take profits and be careful before this shit happened, right? You saw weakness in the charts. So even if this news came out, if there was enough bullishness and momentum, it would have been a no deal. It would have been a nothing burger. Things were already spooked and topping, and this just made it happen, and everyone started blaming that, if that makes sense. But yeah, usually on weekends though there is manipulation because there's no liquidity in markets. I'll give you that. That's why I like swing trading and not day trading. It's just easier for me. Some people do day trading, they're much better than me at that. I'm better at swing trading. It's Trump putting on tariffs, okay, market going down Monday. We don't know what's going to happen. Look, again, there's expectation of something happening, which may already be priced in. So maybe crypto dumped first, then the stocks dump, but then crypto pumps first. We don't know. Markets are irrational. There's no logic to them. This is why I go by charts and not go by news or try to guess what happens. Sonala will be hitting new all-time highs for a while. Don't let negative comments get you down. Thank you very much. Brother Paul, are we going to get a dead cat? Well, we'll see. That's what I just said. We just talked about that. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting a dead cat bounce regardless of what happens, and that's what we're going to play off and then see and take it from there, if that makes sense. If we get a completely hard fall, we might just get a V-shaped recovery, by the way. So keep that in mind. 5%, okay. Look at January 2021. People said the exact same thing. Yeah, true. You could do that. Or you could say that it doesn't matter. Like, you could do that, but there's a thesis. There's a thesis for it. There's a thesis against it. Again, let's see what happens in February. We called this long before it happened. We're good. What's your thought on Metacade? So I was in Metacade, and I would have still been in it, but I exchanged it for some other altcoins. I think Metacade may do well, but it should be part of your high-risk gaming portfolio, which should be secondary to AI, in my opinion. There aren't that many longs set at 97.2 though, right? I think 91. Yeah, okay, but what exchange are you looking at? Or you might be looking at the average of, well, it doesn't matter. Like those are those are things people look at, but those can be faked as well. Those can be pulled. There's a whole. That's why I don't like looking at that, because you just put an order in and just put your stop loss to get out as soon as it starts hitting that. So most of those are fake anyway. But you could look at it, but I don't really like it. I don't really look at that. Hey Paul, I just look at support and resistance. Hey Paul, although Bitcoin hasn't had significant dump, it is possible that several smaller unpredictable. Yeah, it is. And don't think that Bitcoin, this might be a persecutor to a Bitcoin dump. Bitcoin might inevitably dump. And we may go down to the 70K level. I'm just expecting Bitcoin to go up first to 108 to 120K, maybe 140, then go to 70K around before the summertime. I know that sounds really gruesome and bad and people hate me right now, but that's what I'm looking at. Hopefully that's the play, because then we can at least take advantage of the play. I'm not saying that's going to happen 100%. I'm leaning 60% towards that, which is actually pretty high if you think about it. But that's what I'm looking at. Bitcoin in the middle of the range. A lot of people don't learn from past. Yep. 97, okay. Richard Hart is king. Let's just come in a random stream and just say that Richard Hart is king. It's hilarious. It's like God. It's like that person at the party. You're sitting there. I'm religious. I believe in God. I love God. People are at the party. You know what? That's a bad example. I'll let it go. Okay, I'll let it go. Hello from California. What's up, Kelly? I'm a cat person. Does crypto also take a breather before a Super Bowl? I don't give a shit. Like, yes, theoretically, but it's worldwide now, and I never looked at shit like that. I think it's ridiculous. Just look at price. Price will tell you what you need to look at. Trump is starting to get on my nerves. He has to do what he has to do, guys. He has to do what he has to do. Use leverage. Yeah, go 100x, man. When it stops dropping like crazy, ADA is dropping like crazy, lit is up, bounce happening right now. Is it? I don't think so. On the daily? No, look at the daily and the weekly. Don't look at the fucking hourly. You can look at the hourly if you want to see if there's... So that's the minute chart. You can look at the hourly to see just a close-up. This is not fucking bouncing. This is not bouncing, dude. What are you talking about? So confusing, people. 25% on tariffs, 25% drop in crypto. Interesting. Cheers. Did you exit Cal? No, I have not exited Cal. I still have Cal. Somebody blamed me that I called Cal and then I dumped on them. Do you really think I have that much fucking Cal to dump? First of all, number one. Number two, I told you to take profits and get out. I was telling you. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Everything is sell. Bitcoin, Solana, Sui, Doge, and Pepe. I would keep Pepe off that list and replace it with something else, but yeah. Malik, they know global economy is done okay. Like a phoenix, you rose. Like a phoenix, thank you very much, Henry. I appreciate you. Laugh out loud, rich people that have 4 millions grabbing 400,000 worth of silver. Not sure what you're talking about. Those who never bought in their life buying silver. Why are they buying silver? Rich people probably mostly be buying gold. At least the ones that know why they're buying gold and what they're buying gold for. Silver is like Litecoin. It used to have a use case, not as much right now. And we can argue about this, but price talks. Silver could go up well, though. Silver could be indeed have a bounce. It's like an altcoin. Just make sure you take profits into gold, just like you would take profits into Bitcoin, if that makes sense. What are some good things to DCA right now? Dude, Bitcoin, Solana, Sui. Render. It's Render is American based. It's in America. It's AI and it's DePIN. No brainer. Render. In my opinion, and always Bitcoin, the equivalent in Bitcoin. What about ADA? That's also an American cryptocurrency, but not AI, so it's not trend stack. But if Trump calls, tax-free crypto, then that's going to go up, and I think he will. I thought all my crypto was mooning, but Charles went upside down. Yeah, Charles went upside down. I love the bloodbath. Swimming in the bloodbath. René Montenegro, my favorite bear. Let's not forget how volatile the entire market was during Trump. Yeah, true. Very true. Europe Minings said we are low on silver. Oh, really? What does that mean? So? I don't know. That's not my territory. I'm not going to talk about shit I don't know about. That would be a change in fundamentals, but Europe is not a big deal anyway. 57 like only. Yeah, I know, right? Now it's like 79. I made a whole fucking thing about sex and fuck faces, and that's it. That's all you have. That's all I get. A couple of likes. Must be Swedish likes. I like this. This is funny. Let me just hit the like button. Like, where's the guy that says I was too emotional? Let me hit the like button. This is the peak of my emotion. This is the peak. This is how you're supposed to do a live stream. You should not get emotional. Come on, man. My man, come on. We want some emotion. We want some spice. We want some drama. If you... Really, it's like if you're having, would you want to have sex with an unemotional girl, like just saying like this and just, or do you want you want the, it's like the fuck faces we talk. What do you want? Like, really, you want like some stale, non-emotional guy on YouTube boring you to death? There are some people, some YouTubers out there. I'm not going to mention names because I actually quite like them. But I actually listen to them, they have really good information. But every time they have really long videos, and they don't have no emotion, they speak in the same tone right? And they have so fucking good info. They have so really good at what they do, but they put me to fucking sleep. I kid you not, I swear. I just sit here, I have my legs up, and I listen to them. I'm not joking. And they actually have value. I have to go back and listen to it again. And I think this is why the YouTube algorithm is actually pushing them out so much, and they have so many subscribers. It's because people fall asleep. So they get a ton of watch time for an hour or how long they're speaking, and then the people wake up and someone like, oh shit, I gotta listen to that. So they rewind it, watch it back, then probably fall asleep again. It's happened to me. To rewind it and watch it back, YouTube sees this, they get watch time. They're, oh my God, they're interested because they're coming back all the time. Let's push this video. I swear to God. Invest Answers. I'm gonna say the name. I love the guy. He has some huge alpha. I don't think I ever went through a video without falling asleep. I really don't. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying this to bash him. I think he's got some of the best info out there. I really do. But I can't stay the fuck awake for it. I have to go back and rewind it and watch it again. Right? I'm serious. And he has alpha. Whilst Ivan on Tech doesn't have the best accent in the world. But he is so passionate, you just have to watch him. You wake up in the morning, you get your coffee, suddenly you hear him say, good morning, crypto. You're like, ah! Like, it grabs your attention. And you sit there and you watch it and you're like this, with your eyes open. My dog's barking. And your eyes are open like this. And he grabs you and you don't stop watching. You just, because it's entertaining. I mean, that's the thing. Every time people tell me to calm down, I over-excess in enthusiasm. If you have Ethereum coins, do you take profit in USDC? I would take profits in Bitcoin right now. If you want to take profits, I would just buy Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes higher, that's fine. You're still exposed in crypto. In altcoin, your ETH might be going up like this. But if Bitcoin starts going down, this will probably come down lower so you can buy back with your Bitcoin. That's just me though. What are your predictions price for Sui? I don't really have a prediction on highs and lows. I just think that Sui is going to make a Solana type move. I'm not saying it's going to go to Solana's market cap in this bull market, or if it's going to surpass it, if it's going to go to $500. I'm not saying that, but I am expecting $20 to $30 on Sui in this bull market if this bull market continues and if things work out, okay? That's just my view. But believe you me, I'd be taking profits from 14 to 20. So just keep that in mind. Pros expect after silver's gone, people enters crypto, but still would first. Okay, got you. We fucking love Paul. I lost some money today. Everyone lost some money today, dude. Question, how would a no tax on crypto law change how the crypto cycle behaves? Americans would go all in and convert into no tax crypto in the most part before going to other ventures and accounting for the tax like they did. So while you'll have general ups and downs in crypto, America is going to be mostly tax-free. That would also indicate for the American-made crypto would be tax-free, but also have support from the government. It would be a game changer. Maybe other countries start following and doing it the same thing for their country, and so on. So we're going to still see different cycles with different rhyming points in the future, if that makes sense. 3.5K on position. Can fetch still reach? It can, but let's wait till we break 5 first, right? But I'm not telling you not to buy it. Obviously, fetch is a good coin to buy. But once it breaks 5, I would say $9 you would be taking profit. And if my math is correct, if I'm timing it towards the end of the bull market, it can certainly go to 14 to 20, but 9-ish, you want to be taking profits regardless. Not all of it, at least most of it. This is so fucking good. I love this. Buying a little fetch, we're pretty strong support. Yeah, I think fetch might be doing well actually. Morning, you grow, I grow. Vincent, when will Sui hit $5? I don't know. I'm gonna go through these questions quick, the ones that there's no real answer to them, just because, what am I gonna spend? Like the whole crypto is massacred. You expect to do technical analysis on Sui right now? Seriously? Or anything? Can you check the chart? No, there's no point checking anything right now, dude. Everything is down, going to oblivion. We don't know if it's in free fall. It's like trying to catch a falling knife. You want me to do TA on a falling knife? Come on, there's no TA now. Anybody that's doing TA right now, unless it's Bitcoin and altcoins as a whole telling you it's going to go lower or higher, there's no point. I'm nervous on getting more fetch. How many percent taxes do you pay on crypto profit? Depends on which country you are, which state you are, and so on. Dubai is free. Most of Europe is 15%. Some places are even 30, I guess. I think the US is 15% capital gains. I don't know. I'm not into tax. I don't know tax. You have to do your own thing. Each state is different up there. It's insane. Render is better than fetch. It's different than fetch. Fetch has the alliance. They're going for something. Render is more deep in. It depends how you look at it. What do I think about Su AI right now? I wish I waited and bought it now rather than before, but it doesn't mean it's not going to go up. And don't forget all these other shit coins, they have to be converted to Su AI. So I think Su AI has a case. Brother Paul, if we get an ETF for Ethereum or XRP, could that bring on alt season? It could, but the anticipation of news is stronger than the news itself. That's why there's a lot of sell the news events. So the anticipation of it and the more percentage that goes towards it might actually be more bullish than the actual act. So once it happens, it might go up, then go down. And it might be a topping. Depends where you are in the market. It might be a topping signal as well, if that makes sense. Asia has Chinese New Year. That's true. Chinese New Year. That could help. Monday is going to be rough for the US stock. Probably, we'll see. I am holding spot in ADA. It's dropping like crazy, yeah. Oh, spot and yeah. Hey, brother, if you ever want to chat with another Greek who has been in the market for over a decade, let me know. I think we could bounce some of these off each other. Moonchild, man. No problem, man. We could do that. Just DM me. Στείλ μου ένα μήνυμα, δες το email μου μέσα στο προφίλ μου, στο YouTube. Στείλ μου ένα email και θα μιλήσουμε λίγο. Thoughts on ski? If you're in Greece, we could do coffee. Maybe do a live stream together or something. Or if you're in Dubai, one of the two. Thoughts on ski? I don't have any thoughts on ski. Especially not right now, man. Germ, it's a blue chip, and even if it doesn't go... Okay, you're talking to someone else. Some people call 50K already. Yeah, let's get to 80 first, right? Or 90. So... No, it's the XRP army. Oh, the face. You know when you first have sex, and you're so surprised you're doing. You don't have those fuck faces first, and you're just coming. And this is what you're like. So when XRP, they finally made some money after like 4 years. They're so surprised. That's basically what happens, right? Paul, can you give a quick summary? Why are you even watching this? Oh, let me go see some crypto information. Let me see what the crypto factor is telling me about my bags. They're wrecked. I'm probably dying. I feel like I'm committing suicide. Let's get some advice from the crypto factor. Fuck faces. Why the fuck would you watch this? Oh, man. Also, right, say Paul, have kids watching now and the wife bans me. What do you think is going to happen with Ethereum? It's probably going to go up at some point, man, but it has to have some sort of news. I wouldn't be surprised once it starts going up. If there's an ETF or something, it's towards the end of the bull market, so you get to my $10,000 call. Everyone's expecting it to go to 40 or 50,000 or 20,000 and just fucking dumps, and that's the end of the bull market. We'll see. Paul, when all this shit coins go to the stratosphere, I don't know, we'll see. Greeks are haptic, use their hands when they speak. Yes, we do. I am George, we're all George. Major bounce, let's see. Is there a major right now? Is this a major bounce? This is not a major bounce. On the hourly, this is not a major bounce. This is like, what is this? It's not a major bounce. It is a potential bounce. I mean, we said it before, 97 is where we were looking at, but it's not a bounce yet. It's a level we've been looking at, but it's not the bounce yet. Don't get me excited. I thought it was going to be a profit for all of a sudden. Let's wait for confirmation. What's a brother call? There's not going to be a super cycle, so we can get out now. What? I don't understand the question. There doesn't need to be a super cycle so you can make money. Onwards. No, people keep talking about news, but it's the catalyst for what is going to happen anyway. Yes, a piece of news doesn't change the market. James, very true. Yes. Every cycle has its moment of capitulation before the bull starts. Last time was a COVID, true. That was in between, I think, though. And maybe this is in between as well, towards the end. News absolutely changes crypto. Did not see what that Trump coin did. No, it didn't, though, because it dumped, and it hasn't done anything now. It might do it in the future when companies start releasing meme coins and so on, if that makes sense. But yeah, okay, that was something that was a bit of different, but not so different. Someone else is still sucking RH's dick. That's okay. You can like him. You know, I don't mind people talking about Richard Hart. I actually like Richard Hart. I've interviewed him on this channel. I've talked about it, but talked about Hex, talked about Pulse Chain, made videos about it, made tweets about it. But when you come and you randomly, you're in a chat room and on YouTube and you randomly put RH is the GOAT, Richard Hart is king. It's the equivalent of going to a party and just like you just walk into a party like for no reason and you'd be like, I am gay and I love whoever. Like, what are you doing? It's so random. I'm in love with Brad Pitt. I think, what's wrong with you? Brad Pitt is the best! The best! What is this? Like, I get it. You like Richard Hart. You're infatuated. Okay. Fuck's sake. Do you see me walking into chat rooms saying, I want to fuck Lady of Crypto? Or Griffith Dance is the best? Come on. Richard Hart is king. Oh, God. Bitcoin definition will dump. It's too often experienced traders. Yeah, pretty much. 80% of the trades on Bitcoin are long. Still? They're not liquidated yet. Then we have more downside. Let's see what happens. CTX, the RWA play is moving big up. Yeah, okay. Maybe the market top won't be until 2026. No, the market top will be before 2026, but altcoins and some coins are still going to run. There's still going to be profits being made in 2026. That's what, look, a lot of people are talking about shorter bull runs like I did, or even extended like I also did because it's in the theory, right? But you have to understand that whether we look at a super cycle or shorter cycle, so far we've had a 4-year cycle. Now, yes, this might break at some point, this and that, but you have to understand that so far, for the last how many years, since 2009, we've had a 4-year cycle. So there's no point changing that. You should still take profits and you should act like it's a 4-year cycle. Just make sure you have some bags in case it goes over, or take profits a little bit before in case it goes under. So you have to play it to be ready for whatever happens, if that makes sense. So go by the 4-year cycle, have a position for a longer or shorter 4-year cycle, but play the mass volume like it's a normal 4-year cycle. Because you have to understand, even in a normal trade, the bulk of the trade of each cycle, whatever cycle it is not in the bottom part, and it's not in the top part, it's in the between. So play the cycle and make money in between, and then you worry if it's a longer or shorter cycle, if that makes sense. All right, you always say you call everything, yet there's a ton of videos telling everyone to get into degen and all kinds of AI agents. Yes, and we took profits. You were the same on here telling people to buy ERC token. I've never in my life Remember, saying to buy ERC token, I said that Ethereum Classic, there's no point because there's no innovation there, and to switch over to Ethereum, and that's what the way it is. What the fuck are you talking? ERC20? ERC token, like Ethereum Classic, or ERC as in ERC20 tokens? Yes, I still stand by that. If you talk about ERC20 tokens, yes. Look, we've made profits. If you're not taking profits and you get wrecked because you're holding them forever, which I've talked about in every single portfolio and strategy video I fucking put out there, then it's not a me problem, it's a you problem. Right? I cannot be responsible if you watch 1 or 2 videos talking about reviews or certain coins that will do well and then ignore the take profits videos. You're a moron if that's the case. So, sorry Vigs, but this is not a me problem, this is a you problem, my friend. Everybody here on the Crypto Factor has made money or hasn't lost as much as other people because they listen to me. If you're the outlier, there's something wrong with you, my friend. Don't even get me started here. Don't even get me started. 2 cycles, you were always the rightest and most honest person in the space. You got my respect. The comment right after you, Mutaz, thank you very much, Mutaz, really appreciate you. Just told you, because he listens to the videos, not the reviews only, and takes profits when I say to take profits or what to be careful of when it happens. So anyway, I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what you understand. Okay? The daily looks horrible. Yeah, I know it does. 98K. Silver is industrial metal, not a precious metal. True. I signed up to you. So is copper. I signed up to your newsletter. Awesome. Robinhood. Awesome, man. Really appreciate it. You're going to love it. You're going to get a lot of alpha over the next few weeks. If anybody's wondering what that is, it's in the description down below. It's free. It's completely free. And it's not like other newsletters, like news reports and shit. You can get that from other people. It's pure alpha, pure trading strategies. Bearish Bitcoin, the price is below moving averages. The RSI indicating oversold conditions support. Okay. I don't think this guy even knows what he's telling us. He flip-flops. Dude, shut the fuck up. I could buy you and your net worth. I'm fucking sick of people like this. Let me just ban you from the channel. Let me put you in a timeout because you're not even worth banning. Look, I'll put you in a 5-minute timeout. Like, you're in school right now. You're talking shit in class. Okay? And I'm the teacher right now. I'm schooling you. But you're being a naughty boy because you're talking shit out your ass. So I'm putting you in the corner. And you can sit in that corner with the clown hat you deserve. Oh, man. Just sit there and think about your actions, young man. Sit there. You're the class clown. How do you feel? Look at you now, man. Look at you now. You can't get to me, dude. I make too much money for you to get to me. I'm doing too well for you to get to me. I've fought cancer, beat cancer 3 times. I'm still alive. You can't do shit to me. Right? I don't even know what you look like. I don't even know your face. Tomorrow, won't even remember you. You? See this face? Look at this. Look at this. You're poor. Look, you're going to hate me. You're going to dream of me. You're going to think about this video at night. You're going to think about it. You're going to be like, this motherfucker, this piece of shit. I'm going to go dislike his fucking video. I'm going to write a comment. I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna sit here, take a sip of Johnny Blue. Go downstairs later in my Mercedes 140 piece of shit because I don't have a Ferrari. And not even worry about it, man. Anyway, look, this is all fun and games. I'm not even hating. Dude, all fun and games. You can think what they want. It's okay. It's fine. If you watch a little bit more of these videos, maybe you understand. But I can explain things to you, but I can't understand them for you. Okay? See if I'm talking shit. It's fine. You might not like me. It's okay. You don't have to watch this channel. This is my opinion on YouTube. It's 100% free. It's what my thoughts are. Some people are doing well. Some people are not. Okay? It all depends on you. I might not be your style. There are other channels out there. I'm not saying this in an ironic way. There are channels out there that are a lot better than me when it comes to specific trading styles. They're a lot better. So maybe you could follow them. I can give you some right now. Alessio Rastani, amazing. Uses Elliott wave theory. Perfect. Better day trader than me. Go check him out. He's really good. Crypto, very good charts. A bit more long term. I like him too. Who else is there? There's Banter for News. I wouldn't go with his calls at all or his technical analysis, but he has some really good videos on markets, how they work, TradFi versus crypto and everything. There's a lot to learn. Coin Bureau, fucking amazing, hands down, great alpha from there. Unbiased, if so to speak. Yes, I don't agree with everything, but I like him. He's also one of those that puts me to sleep sometimes, like I was talking about earlier on, but still lots of alpha. Invest Answers, sleeping, come to mind. Again, you have to rewatch the videos a few times because you snooze off, but very good. But this is me. And you don't have to like me, you don't have to follow me, you don't have to listen to me, you can even block me, all right? I don't know you. Like, tomorrow I won't even remember your, let me see, Vigs. Maybe I remember Vigs for a few days because it's just a vigorous username. That's about it. That's all you are. You're a username to me. You don't even have a face. You have a V. You have a V with a brown spot, which is probably for shitcoins, which is probably why you're bad and sorrow right now because you lost all your shit. It's okay. It's fine. Maybe you had sex lately. You had XRP and you went up and you had one of these moments. And I'm spoiling it for you because I called you out. I don't know. Oh, man. No altcoin season. It was always about Bitcoin, too much liquidity. I think there's going to be an altcoin season just different. I actually made a video about it not too long ago talking about it, and I talked about it a few videos ago. Check it out. It's just going to be a bit different. Coin Bureau is like that. Yo, sir. Okay, this comment probably came before I talked, because I was talking about Invest Answers right now, before. And then I mentioned the Coin Bureau, and he's saying Coin Bureau is like that. See, it's not just me. Don't hate the messenger. Okay? Don't hate the messenger. Carl Moon Show. Invest Answers needs 4x speed. You can actually put the speed faster. Ivan on Tech is amazing in the morning. He wakes you up. It's pretty good. Whenever I'm in the car driving or I want to hear news, sometimes when I work out, I actually put Ivan on Tech on. When I first met Ivan on Tech, I actually interviewed him on my channel, one of my first interviews. I re-uploaded the interview on this channel, by the way. I had another channel before. And I told him that he's going to be the Grant Cardone of crypto, that he's going to grow, he's going to be one of the biggest YouTubers, and he actually became that. I saw this straight from the beginning. I knew exactly what he was doing. I knew he was listening to Grant Cardone. I even asked him about it because I saw his whole setup and everything. James from Invest Answers in my favorite. I got Solana at 13. You would have got it at $2 if you listened to me, man, but okay, I'll give you that, bro. I watch only bears in the morning, really. We will pump till March and April. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. Are you in Axel? No, I'm not. I'm not in Axel. I can't be in everything, though. Bitcoin Kisses 96. Paul, do you do UFC for influencers with George? Paul, will you do UFC for influencers? Okay, look, if it's to present the show or to host it, yes, I would be more than happy. If it's to actually fight, I'm not allowed. I actually wanted. I was in Dubai. We actually talked about it with Luna PR. The problem is I'm on blood thinners because of my cancer that I'm fighting. Well, now I'm in remission, but you understand I'm also on a lot of pills. But those blood thinners, if they hit me, I can get internal bleeding and die. And while it would give a lot of attention and probably get a lot of views, I'm not willing to do that. If that makes sense. Are you bullish on Arbitrum? No, I'm not. Yasupo Mediki, what's up, Mazbam? Best channel, hope March will celebrate. Yep, me too. Hoodcoin, your thought. Well, I actually didn't want to talk about Hoodcoin because it was a long shot. I took a gamble of a couple of hundred. I think I put like $400 in, and then I took half out, so I think I still have $200 in that. Just holding it for a moonshot potential, but I don't recommend it. It's not something I would typically call, especially not now. So I did get into it. I didn't make massive profits or anything. I think it's still like around where I got it. But I did take a position on it. But if you want to know a better position, in my opinion, just saying, if you come to my Twitter here and follow me, MC Paul D, because sometimes I can't put these out on YouTube, like this one, Brought. This one here might do well as an AI coin. It's a very small market cap. It's a bit of a long shot. Please be careful. I'm putting all these, it's not sponsored or anything, But this is something you might want to get into, like with a couple of hundred and see what happens. But just be ready to lose that money just in case, so you don't like blame me. Oh my God, you got me wrecked. And, just keep in mind like what I'm saying here. Don't fucking go mortgage your house and go all in with 100x on it. Spend a couple of $150, whatever, depends on your amount of money you're willing to spend. Pretend you spent it on a date or a $2 hooker in Taiwan, and whatever happens, happens. Does that make sense? Do they have frappe coffee in Dubai? I don't know. I'm not in Dubai right now, and I've tried cafe. Look, Dubai is amazing for a lot of things, but I yet to have a good coffee in Dubai, to be honest. But I'm just used to this coffee in Greece, so maybe I haven't found the right one yet. Brother Paul, right now, would you take XRP profits and put them in Bitcoin, or is it too late? Depends on so many factors, on your whole portfolio, your balance, your risk tolerance, so much. It depends on so much stuff. Right now, I don't want to answer anything, because right now, in these sorts of situations, if you didn't take profits when I told you, if you didn't take profits before this drop, if you didn't, then the best thing to do sometimes is just sit on your hands, see what happens, and then make a decision. So there's no decision I can give you right now. A bounce for answer. I hate waiting for confirmation. Yeah, I know, but you have to. Would it make sense to switch to some Solana to Bitcoin? I would hold my Solana. Again, sit on your hands. Bullish engulfing on the 1 minute. 1 minute is too small of a time frame. Don't fucking look and trade on the 1 minute. Please, for the love of God, that's just not what you do. I hope you're joking right now. Did you see Melania coin? Yeah, I did. I saw Melania coin. I actually bought some, took profits, and it went down to oblivion. I bought all the blue chips ever since I joined crypto. DCA, nice. You'll probably make more profits than anyone else in the long run. Bought Baron, got wrecked. You shouldn't have. It was Trump, a little bit of Melania. That didn't work out. You should have known to get out of those. Just keep a little bit of Trump. I took profits, kept a little bit of Trump. And I make mistakes too. Let me tell you what happened with Trump, because everyone thinks I'm always saying I'm always so good at shit. So I bought Trump. I saw it at $12. I looked like a scam, but I knew the signal was loud, so I bought it, then did my research after. I bought it. I saw that it was probably not a scam. I saw that the 80% being held by a wallet, but I also saw the tokenomics and so on. I'm like, you know what? This is a good play. It's a good high-risk, fast play. So I bought it on spot and took profits. I took profits, but I was also doing leverage 20x here on the left. So I got liquidated a couple of times here. But I made more than what I lost, but I guess I'm like around even. So that was a wrong move on my part. And a lot of times I do stupid shit. I called Peanut for my group. I told him to take profits as well. I called Peanut perfectly, but I bought the wrong fucking one because I'm an idiot. I was trying to multitask. What else did I do? I sent money to the wrong wallet the other time because I was multitasking again. And there was a few things I did right. There was another one I did like lately wrong as well. I bought the wrong coin. Anyway, regardless, I make mistakes too. It's normal. It's normal to make mistakes. Just if it's a small amount, it doesn't matter. It's part of the process. Equivalent of hitting like on your own comment. Paul, if you twerk like Richard, it would be more. Like, I got a bigger ass than Richard too, so it would show more. I look like one of those ghetto girls. Like, they go. Hi, bro. I've been holding Pith, Arb, Say, Render, Ondo, Seeple, blah, 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 blah. All have 800 at these prices. I am equilibrium. Do I hold correct coins? Oof, that is such a big subject, man. I can't answer that question. But a lot of the shit you hold, first of all, it's not balanced. Like, it's all over the place. There's no narrative based. There's a few of them you added by luck. I'll say this, Render is good, Ondo is good, Seeple and Pith have potential. Brett is a good meme coin play. AIXBT, Mir is AI, but it's not my favorite. I can't, like, it needs a lot of analysis. My dog is going crazy outside. Thank you for all the support for what people really know hard. Okay, thank you very much. You're welcome. Looks like Bitcoin is heading to the 2-day. Maybe. Not worth banning. Yeah, I'm not banning him. No, it wasn't a shots fired. I just, maybe he, maybe he comes back and says, Paul, you were right. Like, so many people I didn't ban. back in the day in SafeMoon when I was calling it a scam. In XRP when I said it was going to run till this bull market and to wait for 72 cents. I was right about that as well. What was the other one? There was Elongates. There's different scam coins that was saying they're scam, take profits, get the fuck out. I got a lot of hate. And a lot of these people came back, they became subscribers. I have some people in my group from there. So some people have a brain. Most people don't admit it, don't admit they're wrong, and they don't get it. Some people will challenge me, try to prove me wrong, see I'm right, say, okay, this guy, maybe I don't like him, maybe he's right about these things, he's wrong about these things, but okay, I get some value. And then some people think, okay, maybe I should not be so biased, maybe I should follow somebody that has a different opinion than myself so I can check my opinion. It's rare, but it happens. So I like giving people chances. But some people just don't have the brain capacity or the way to be able to do this, if that makes sense. And I can't do nothing about that, you know? And you have to understand that, again, this is valuetainment. I try to be entertaining on YouTube. So I do have an eccentric character and everything. Like this morning, you saw the video. It was more serious, right? But as a YouTuber, you want to keep entertaining, right? You want to have entertainment element and educational element. So it's valuetainment, right? This is what I'm trying to do. So a lot of times people like think I'm walking around the street doing that shit. Well, kind of am, but anyway. How to start from zero as a new trader from the sell-off. What go? Okay, Bitcoin. Look, dude. Not obviously there's not financial advice. I don't know your financial, don't know your age, I don't know your risk tolerance, I don't know all that shit. I'm not getting paid for this, therefore I'm not your financial advisor. Blah blah blah, blue blue blue. But if I had $2,000 right now, it's not a big enough amount so you can, let's say, put 1,000 and wait, put another 1,000, try and get into one coin. Maybe I'd go, okay, I would either do this. I would either go 1,000 in Bitcoin, 500 in Solana, 500 in SWI, then start looking and learning about what AI agents are and maybe take some profits into those smaller caps. Or I would put 1,000 now into, let's say, Bitcoin and Solana, wait if it goes down more, would buy more Bitcoin and Solana, and if it doesn't go down and it goes up, I would then look at taking those $1,000 and get into some lagging plays. But this is, you're new, it's very hard to answer and explain everything to you and tell you what not and what to without knowing you. So for me, personally, Bitcoin is king. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist. I'm a shitcoin minimalist. I would say Bitcoin and some other altcoins, it's your first time, you are new, that's what I would do. And just be ready to lose that 2,000 and not care about it, if that's possible. Say hello to the bad guy. I'm poor, laugh out loud. Oh, come on. I'm going to think about this video at night too. Wink, wink. Please don't. Please don't, James. Come on, man. We're gonna get a bad reputation pretty soon. People are gonna be thinking different things. When I come to visit, I will bring you Johnny Blue. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. No need. Just come visit, man. Crypto Lifer is fucking good, by the way. He is a very good day trader. I forgot to mention him earlier on. Crypto Lifer is a good one. Tips past sold last week, probably nothing. Okay, Bitcoin bouncing, stamps, SRC20. Long term, as we said back then, whales are dumping by the dip last chance. Okay, thank you very much. Love you all. Thank you for joining me on another live stream. Please go ahead, check the description down below for links. I do have a course. Check it out. I do have a Phoenix link if you want to buy, if you want to go short, if you want to go long. Check out Phoenix. I would really appreciate it if you do. I do think it's a great exchange. You can use a VPN. Even if you're in the States, you can get in no matter where you're from, Singapore, whatever. Plus, you can use a Palau ID, and the KYC is very light. So check that out. Thank you very much. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.